Good morning, Crafty friends. It is December 9th. Happy Holi-Vlog, day 9. I am having trouble keeping track of the days at this point. It's Friday, I think. Yeah, so hi, how are you? How's it going? We're here for all the tiny presents, right? We're going to open all of those up. I'm drinking my Heavenly Hazelnut coffee this morning, which is really good. I feel like I'm sitting too high in my chair. I don't know what's something is not quite right this morning, but that's okay. That's okay. We're here. We're gonna do the things. We're gonna do the things. Thank goodness this week is nearly over. Right? Right? Okay. What holidays and observances are happening on December 9th? There's a cat. Welcome, cat. Hi, Luna. What you doing? Holidays and observances for December 9th. Today is National Christmas, or not National, it's Christmas Card Day. I don't know if that means that you're supposed to have your Christmas cards out by today. That is not happening here in this household. International Day of Veterinary Medicine. That's a good one. That's a good one, isn't it? Keeping our little fur babies healthy and happy. National Llama Day. I like that one. And National Pastry Day. So I guess make pastries of llamas. Make llama pastries day. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get into it because I have completely forgotten anything I was going to say. We're going to start with our coffee junkie. As I said, I'm drinking the Heavenly Hazelnut. It's a little lighter flavored than some of the other ones, but it's still tasty. Let's see what we have for today. We're almost done with the entire top tier. So, day number 9. Vanilla bean ice cream. So, it's kind of a plain Jane one, but it's probably going to be good. Our inspiration for today: when you love what you have everything you need. Yeah-ish. I'm always a little hesitant with words of advice like that because while yes, we shouldn't constantly seek for I say this as I'm sitting in front of all these advents. While we shouldn't constantly seek, material things and excess and all that sort of stuff. And it's good to appreciate the things you have. If you don't have enough to subsist, it's like we shouldn't teach people that they need to just appreciate what they have when they legitimately don't have enough. Anyway. Anyway. It's one of those things that verges on the toxic positivity that kind of just gets under my skin a little bit. Okay, tea for all reasons out of Bristow, Virginia. Day 9, caramel pear. So here is our tea for today. I just realized I did not turn on the light. Let's do that. Momo has joined us. Okay, so caramel pear is today's tea. This is what it looks like. We have black tea, pear bits, calendula, and sunflower petals, natural flavoring. So calendula apparently is some kind of flower. It's often listed with sunflower. I'm gonna have to look up what calendula is, but calendula is in a lot of these. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I have certainly noticed. I haven't made any new tea yet, but that is today. So caramel pear, that sounds really good. I'm not sure where the caramel is coming in. Natural flavoring. Maybe that's where the caramel is in the natural flavoring, right? Okay, so that's our tea for today. Now we have our cheese. Will we actually eat the cheese today? That is the question. So we've had a couple of repeats over the last few days. Let's see if we get something new and different. That's number 10, so that'll be tomorrow. Number 9, right here in the center. The box is not doing happy things. So this is the red Leicester again. We didn't have 12 different cheeses, and it's already circling back to the beginning, so that's a little disappointing. Yeah, so that's today's cheese, is the red Leicester. I think that's how you say that. These are all very salty cheeses, so very salty. So I'll eat that later when I have fruit for breakfast. Let's look at the chocolates. Day 9. I said it's the 9th, right? The 9th. Here it is. Ooh, this is the almond one. I can tell because it's this color. So this is our, I forget, it's almond praline or something like that. Actually tastes a lot like hazelnut, which I don't mind. It's got white chocolate on the outside, little almond bits. Not bad. Not bad as these things go. Yep, that was good. Okay, so now day 9 of our alderman chocolates. It's this little nutcracker right here. It's a lot of orange and yellow, I'm noticing. Okay. So here's what our chocolate looks like today. Just grab the paper out of here. No peeking. I'll try it first. It's very soft. It tastes like orange. Very orange. Okay, so this is 28. It is indeed orange. Go Team Jessie for correctly identifying a fruit flavor. Or a fruit-like flavor. The inside's a little mushier than I would prefer, but it's pretty tasty. So, that's quite nice. Let me just get all of these things. I'm going to finish this and get all these out of the way. I'll be right back. Okay, Momo, having missed the cheese, seems to have settled down on the floor, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're going to start with the pineapple yarn, Pineapple Coast. I have started to organize my yarn to some extent. It's not organized to the extent that I would like to have it organized, but I have started the process of organization. The label stuck to the last color. So, okay, day 9. Clearly labeled because we know that they stand up. There's been some discussion about how certain dyers have been labeling their number 6 packages and their number 9 packages and making it difficult for folks who are opening it to know which one is 6 and which one is 9. So, just, if you know, you know. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like the direction this is taking. So this is today. This should be yesterday. I need to get rid of all these little paper pieces. Yeah. So this is day 8. They're kind of blowing out on camera because they're just a little too neon. And this is day 7. So this is how we're going. We're going from pinker to more orange, kind of a creamsicle color happening there. That fade's gonna look really nice. I think I'm gonna put these on a string as was suggested to me several days ago. But Jazz has actually been doing that. She's been putting hers on a string so that you can see the fade progression, and it looks really nice that way. I like being able to see all the colors together. So I'm going to work on that this weekend and see if I can get that going, because it would be really nice to see them all together. So yeah. It's fighting me today. Fighting me. Stop fighting me. Okay. Okay, next we have Asylum Fibers. Ma'am, you don't need to be up here. No, no ma'am. And Luna's back. Hi, Luna. Here's Asylum Fibers. This is what it looks like so far. We're going to open up day 9 here. Let's see what that looks like. It looks black. Each day looks a little bit more black on camera until I pull it out of the little abyss that it lives in. Ooh. 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 I like that a lot. Wow. That's like a super dark raspberry. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. Oh, it's so dark. It's so dark and gorgeous. We got a little bit of like purple blue happening on the end here. Ooh. So it's like you took raspberries and blackberries and crushed them up together. Looks really good. Ma'am. Ma'am. Okay, so that is day 9. There we go. Look at that. That is an interesting fade. I'm liking it. I am liking it. And Fiber Fox. Fiber Fox is another one that I really need to see them all right next to each other because it's such a subtle fade. Okay. Fade number 9. If I were package 9, that's not it. Here it is. Okay. That one is a total mess. So yesterday was Nimue. Today is the Snow Queen. Snow Queen. Okay, so this is, it's blue. Mostly blue. But sort of leaning into a black gray. So this is, you can see it a little bit better when I hold it up. So you can see the black and gray kind of happening in this area. Interesting. It's not quite where I keep expecting it to get to a deeper, like truer blue. And we're not quite moving in that direction, which is interesting. Okay, so that was Snow Queen. Tomorrow is Deadly Nightshade, so we'll see how that goes. Now on to Lofty Loops. I've gotten all the extras, not extras, I've gotten all the previous days out of the way so I'm not dumping things on the floor. Lofty Loops. Yesterday was a little bit lavender, so are we moving? It looks like we're maybe still moving in that direction. Ooh, we are. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it so much. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. I'm so here for this. I'm so here for this. Oh my gosh, it's good. It's really, really good. It's purple. We got all the purple speckles. Look at the purple speckles. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, I need to see these all together. I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to do that over the weekend. I don't know if I'll have it ready by the next video that you see, but I'm going to be working on that this weekend. Getting them so that I can see them all together. So, that's Lofty Loops. Now we've got Ruby and Roses. Oops, I didn't put the Enchanted Forest back. Ruby and Roses. I also have a kitty. I have a kitty. Hi, kitty. I peeked. I'm sorry. That looks really nice to me. That looks nice. Ooh, I like this. This is, she's done a colorway. It's similar to like Witching Hour. And I think there was at least one colorway last year that looked similar to this. These are actually looking really nice together. The way I have them strung together is not the best representation. I'm going to restring these. But when I say I've started organizing them, this is what I mean. Okay, it would be easier if you weren't in the one open space on the desk, sweetheart. This would be easier if you were not exactly where you are. Okay, so these are the other colors. That's number 2. So it starts here, and they all kind of twisted together, so that's why I have to restring this. But, so we've got, these are the first 4 here. And then these, what is this one? 8, 7, okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the next 4 here. It's not really showing very well. Okay, but this is number 8. So there is 9 next to 8. So these are, they seem, when you're opening them separately, like pretty different, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the colors would not blend into each other. You know, they seem like they're so different that the shifts are very stark and everything. But really, when you put them together, that's it. It's not a fade exactly, but they do really coordinate well. They look really nice one into the next. So, which is interesting. I would not have expected it when I was opening them separately. It was like, this is really, how is this working together? But when you see them together, especially when they're strung up in a way where you can actually see all the colors individually, they actually work really well together. So I am happy with that. I am liking the way this is going. But I do need to rework that, how I have that set up, because that is not working. As you can see, I put numbered tags on each one so that I can keep them in order and not have to keep them in the bag. But I need to, instead of putting them on a ring, or stringing them up by the number strings, I need to just run a cord through the yarn itself. Words are failing me this morning. I'm riding the struggle bus. I'm definitely riding the struggle bus. Okay. Last bin. Oof. Okay. That was, so I have moved my this is my Evertote Roxy Flossco and Modern Folk Embroidery box now. I've gotten the threads together. You can't really see it. I've gotten the threads together and organized this. So the big cardboard box now takes up this much space, which is nice. We'll get to that in a second. Let's start with, we need 9 from Knutadern. I'm constantly looking for my scissors every time I go to open these. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. Wowie wow. So I was wondering, so yesterday is definitely an orange because wow. Oh, look, it came out by itself. Wow. Y'all, the first color in each rainbow segment is just wow. And it's not wow bad, but it's also not wow I love this color. It's more like wow I think I might go blind from how bright this is. Just whoa. That's all I can really say is just whoa. So this is yesterday's color. Oh, that goes fairly well. But just holy crap, y'all. It's so bright. Okay, it's good, but just holy crap, y'all. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, so we're moving into yellow apparently now. I can't. Okay, that's 10. Are you 9? You're 9. Okay, so this is our mermaid from Castle View. Today's mermaid is Isla Crystal Reef. And it's so funny. I was watching Jazz's video, Knitting Nurse. If you have not checked out Knitting Nurse, you need to check out Knitting Nurse. Chances are, if you're here, you're probably also there already. But if you haven't checked out Jasmine over at Knitting Nurse, you need to. She's one of my favorite humans. And she was commenting yesterday, I think it was yesterday, in a recent video, that these, the names of the mermaids remind her of thoroughbred horse names, because apparently they're like really unique and specific because of like thoroughbred Oh, I forget. You'll have to go watch the video anyway. But because of the naming conventions, their names are like really long and specific and strange. And so I thought that was funny because it does kind of remind me, when I think about it, it kind of reminds me of horse names and stuff, like My Little Pony names and things like that. So Isla Crystal Reef is today. So we're having a purple moment. Are we continuing the purple moment? Let's see. We are. I'm here for it. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I think we're starting to get a little cooler. Yeah, I see some hints of blue in here. So yeah, we're starting to get a little cooler, so it probably won't be long before we move into the blues and the teals. I'm here for the teals, y'all. I need the teals and the turquoises. So this is the purples. I love purple. Purple's a lifestyle. But I'm also here for the teals and the turquoises. I'm ready. I'm ready. So that's Isla Crystal Reef. And let's see, I'll get you out of the way. Okay, let's open up. I might actually start this. I don't know if it'll be later today or over the weekend. I might finally start this because I've gotten this organized. I've gotten the flosses together. I found a new Q-snap. So I was thinking about starting it last night, but I was very, very tired. So let's see what we have for day 9. Let me show you the floss colors so far, our story so far. So here are all the colors. We had day 1. Day 2 is this nice bricky red. Day 3, I love that blue. That blue is really good. We had Grinch on day 4, that super green. We had, what was this one? Polichinelles. And then we had Bellsnickel. And then we had this red that I really, really love, the Poinsettia, and third place. Those are the last 2 days. I love third place. It's super good. Okay, so those are our colors so far. We are apparently going to have 25 colors. You don't have to stitch this in 25 colors, though. You can stitch it in 1 color or anywhere between 1 and 25. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay. This is Creme Fraiche. Creme Fraiche. It is almost Jessie colored. Look at that. That's how white I am, y'all. It's almost the same color as my skin. Oh my gosh. Not so much in actual person. It's a little bit, I'm a little bit washed out on the camera, but yeah, that's funny. Okay, let's see what today's pattern holds. Michelle is actually working this up in real time, as is Rachel. Michelle over at Bendy Stitchy and Rachel at Rachel Ray Crafts. Rachel Ray Craft. Sorry, there's no S. So if you want to see this built up as it should be day by day, you can check the 2 of them out. Let's see. We're sharing some of our favorite holiday traditions on our YouTube pages today. So Caroline at Off the Grid Needle Arts and Jacob over at Modern Folk Embroidery are sharing Christmas traditions or holiday traditions on their YouTube pages today. They'd love to hear ours as well. My only real holiday tradition these days, well, on the 21st of December, on the solstice, I like to remember my mom and my stepdad. That was their anniversary. So I usually take some time out to think of them and kind of think of renewal and rebirth and things like that. That sounds a little weird all in conjunction, but anyway, it's because it's the solstice. I like to take time out to celebrate the solstice a little bit, take time out to celebrate them and think good things about them. And then on Christmas Day, my family's not terribly Christian, but we have always celebrated Christmas. On Christmas Day, usually my brother and I, and Adam, if he's not working, I think he's working this year, we will try to go spend the entire day at the movie theater watching whatever new movies are out. That's kind of our tradition. What we used to do when I was a kid, we would open our presents from each other on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day, we would open up and play with the presents that Santa had brought us. So that was our family's tradition. Christmas Eve was always the presents from each other, and then Santa was Christmas Day, and then all day Christmas Day. We never did a big Christmas dinner. Like Thanksgiving was our dinner. That's when we would make the big spread and everything. But Christmas was when we would just have snacky foods all day long. So we'd get like summer sausages and cheeses, and mom might make sausage balls. We'd have basically just like snack plates and chocolate and stuff like that. And we would just snack all day long and watch movies together and basically just be comfy, cozy, play with our new Christmas toys and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we used to do. But now we're not so big into the toys and the Christmas presents and things like that. Especially with with my folks gone at this point. It's just me, my brother, and Adam. And so it's much more fun for us to just go and watch movies at the theater. So that's our current Christmas tradition. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep that up this year. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like I say, I think Adam is working. I'm not sure what the situation with my brother is going to be this year. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. So if you have some favorite holiday traditions, they don't have to be Christmas traditions. Other holiday traditions. If you celebrate solstice, if you celebrate Yule, if you celebrate Hanukkah, or any of those others, I would love to hear what your traditions are, what kind of things you're into, because that's always fun. I like learning about new stuff. So, yeah, so that was it for today. I hope you're having the best Friday that's available to you. As Michelle has been saying, I hope that you're ending how is she saying it? I hope that you're ending the year gently, because it's been a rough several years, y'all. We don't have to be super strong. We can be gentle. We can end this year gently and start the new year gently and treat ourselves with kindness and care. So, okay, folks, that's it for me. I will see you again soon. Bye. Good morning, crafty friends. Happy Saturday. Happy Holi-Vlog Day 10. It's December 10th, and we're here for opening all of the tiny presents. I hope you're all well. Make sure you're taking time to take care of yourself. This time of year can be really difficult for some folks, and it's completely understandable if you're having a hard time. If you are, just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink your water, take your meds, and remember that you're enough. All the things, right? Okay. Holidays and observances for December 10th. National Lager Day. That might be a way that you could do some self-care, but don't overindulge. Just a little bit of lager. National Salesperson Day. It's also Nobel Prize Day. That's not a bad one. And Dewey Decimal System Day. Where would we be without the Dewey Decimal System? I don't know. Do kids know about the Dewey Decimal System now? Is that a thing that they learn in school? That was definitely, we spent a lot of time on the Dewey Decimal System when I was in school, but we had card catalogs. We didn't have fancy computers that could just tell you things when you entered it into a search bar. You had to actually look up the numbers in a cabinet full of little cards. Yeah. The old days. Anyway, let's start with some coffee. I'm drinking some coffee. Get yourself some coffee or some tea or whatever your beverage of choice is. We have our coffee junkie advent here. Day 10. So this flavor is salted caramel ice cream. So we're in an ice cream kick, apparently. Yesterday was vanilla bean ice cream. Today is salted caramel ice cream. And our inspiration: when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. That's definitely a tried and true one. I've heard that one a lot. Okay, so that's our coffee. Our tea for all reasons. Let's look at this. Today is, that's an interesting one. Chocolate ginger. Not chocolate gender. Today's ginger is chocolate. Chocolate ginger. Chocolate ginger. That's the tea today. Okay, that's what the tea actually looks like. So this is a rooibos tea. Rooibos? It's that kind of tea with ginger bits, cocoa bits, and flavorings. I'm always a little leery when there's flavorings. Anything. Okay, so chocolate ginger. That's today's tea. That's interesting. I do wish I guess it doesn't have sugar, because it would say sugar. There was at least one of these that specifically said sugar. So chocolate ginger. If you want your gender to be chocolate today, that's also valid. Just FYI. Your gender is whatever you want it to be. Okay. Let's see. Cheese, right? So we do the chocolate, the tea, and then the cheese. Then the cheese. Let's see if we're going to eat the cheese today. So 10 is right here in the front. I'm really hoping for something different. Like the last couple of days have been same. How are we opening this? It's, It's fighting me. Okay. I think I got it. Ooh, it's a truffle cheddar. Okay. So today is something different. Let's try this. They've been teasing us with more of the same. So truffle is an interesting flavor. Truffle is a mushroom, if you're not familiar. And it's a very distinct flavor all on its own. I like it with some things. I don't like it with other things. So let's just see how we like the truffle cheddar. Definitely smell the truffles. It's mushroomy. Very salty. The cats are playing in the curtain. Ooh, that's a lot of salt. I like it, but it is quite strong. And salty. Actually, it's not, the flavor is not as strong, but it is so salty. I don't know what it is with these cheeses being salty, but I do like the truffle. The truffle is, wow. Cats have zoomies. The truffle is subtle but distinct. Like you can really taste it, but it's not overpowering, which is nice because truffle flavor, the flavor of truffles can be really strong, and it can easily overpower lighter lighter, subtler flavors. Wow, words. Okay, let's see what other chocolates we have. Day 10. Okay, here's day 10. At this point, I think I've tried at least one. Ooh, I like this one. I've tried at least one of all of the different varieties of these chocolates. So now we are doing duplicates, but that's okay because these are really good. This was one of my favorites. I love the creamy in the center. I can't remember what it's called, but it's delicious. Happy chocolate dance. Okay, I'll be right back. That one is really tasty. I didn't hit the pause button in the right way. Okay. Alderman's chocolates. Let's see what we get today. We had orange yesterday, which was quite interesting. Orange and chocolate are a nice combination occasionally. Okay, so here's today's truffle. It's a really pretty color. So we've got a little bit of red, the white swoop. It's a dark chocolate, which we love the dark chocolate. It tastes a lot like cherry to me. But all of the dark chocolates seem to have sort of a cherry undertone. It's really rich and delicious, whatever it is. 33. It's raspberry. Okay, I was close. I was close. It's raspberry. I got the berry part right. Cherries are berries, right? Cherries are berries. It's really tasty. Let me finish this up. Move some things out of the way. I will be right back. The dark chocolates are definitely my favorites. I like them a lot. Okay. Yarny count-out boxes. All the Yarny presents. Let's start with Pineapple Coast. Pineapple Yarn Co. Pineapple Coast. Number 10. We're moving into the oranges. What does that look like? Ooh. Wow, that's definitely more orange. Very nice. It's so fluorescent on the camera. I mean, it's a little bit fluorescent for real, but even so. Okay, where's number 9? There we go. So this is yesterday's compared to today's. So yesterday, today, so we are a little bit darker with the oranges, more saturated, definitely blowing out. Sorry about that. But very nice, very nice. And now, excuse me, Asylum Fibers. I suspect we're going to go deeper into this, this kind of purple color. So this was sort of a raspberry blackberry blend here. Let's see what day 10. There we go. Get my finger on the right one. Day 10. Ooh. Let's see. Looks really blue on camera. Let me see what I think in actual life. Ooh, that's a nice deep dark purple. Deep dark purple. So yeah, it looks pretty blue, but it is actually more purple. And that is a really, really gorgeous. It's a nice tonal deep color. Really pretty. I'll put that right here. That's pretty much where I expected us to go today. Very nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna move into some blues. I wonder what kind of blues we're gonna get. If we're gonna get some really like jewel tone blues, some teal turquoisey kind of blues, or if we're gonna go from blue somewhere else. Because we kind of started, we had a little bit of pop of purple here, and we had some brown pinky mauvey moments into like brown purple here. And then into the red, right? And now we're moving into blue, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what this happens. And maybe she'll do something with, as we go into the blues, like she did up here, where we've got like a little bit of orange or something like that, a little bit of brown mixed in. It's going to be interesting. So, okay. And now the Enchanted Forest from Fiber Fox. We want number 10. Number 10. I feel like I had number 10. And now it is gone. There we go. That box is a mess. I've got to get it organized. Okay, day 10. This is going to be Deadly Nightshade. So I expect a really dark color. Let's see what we got. That is looking very black. That is, it's got a little bit of a purple cast to it, but we've got a really dark, like gunmetal, yeah. Sort of a gunmetal and, blue-black situation happening here. Interesting. It's not really what I expected. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not unhappy with it, but it's definitely not what I expected. So that would explain why we're not going into the blue, because we've decided to move into this like charcoal black kind of situation. Interesting. Deadly Nightshade. Interesting. And now on to Lofty Loops, which we're starting to get into some purples, which you know I love. What we got? Interesting. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's so pretty. So this is sort of, this is a more lavender. It's got a little bit more color saturation, leaning a little bit more red than blue. I like it. I like it. We're kind of moving out of the snow phase here into something a little bit different. It's really pretty. And now Ruby and Roses. Ruby and Roses. Day 10. Ooh, I like that. So this looks like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a dark, moody purple. I like that. I like that. Wow. Yes. All the yes. All yes. So much yes. It's so squishy. It's so squishy. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I especially, I like these two together. Those are nice. I like that a lot. So I was kind of questioning where Addison was going with these, but I am actually really kind of loving it. I'm not sure how the classic Christmas works into it. For me, these are not classic Christmas colors. But I guess she's going more for the vibe than the actual colors. I'm not really sure. So this is kind of like charcoal or maybe coal in general. But it's got this like black raspberry kind of purple happening. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That's all that really matters. It's gorgeous. I love it. Not a color I would expect from Addison, which is interesting. I like to see her stretching her creativity a little bit. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna go into Canoe to Darren. So this was yesterday. Y'all, I'm still not over yesterday. That was a surprise. I was not expecting, I don't know why. Why was I not expecting fluorescent? She's been doing fluorescent this whole time. But for some reason, this was just like, wow. Wow. Okay. So day 10, Zane. Day 10. I should probably just cut the twine off of all of these all at one time. But I don't. I do it every day. So let's see. What have we got? Okay, that's a little bit more. It's a little bit more toned down. Not much, but a little bit. So still super saturated, not quite as fluorescent, but that is definitely a yellow to end all yellows. So we have yesterday's and today's. So yeah, very close, but still, you know, a good bit of separation there. What would this is like a sunshine yellow. Sunshine. Just bright in your face yellow. Not as in your face as yesterday's yellow, but still pretty in your face. Okay, number 10. That's 12. 10. Okay. So, Mermaid from Castle View Yarns. Day 10 is Coral Pearly Shell. Coral Pearly Shell. Let's see. Are we moving into the blues or are we still in the purples? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, okay. Definitely moving. Still just ever so slightly more blue. That's really nice. Still purple, but we do have more streaks of blue intermixed with the purple. It's really nice. Really, really nice. I am loving the mermaids. The mermaids are so good. Okay, that is that. And lastly, we have the Evertote, Roxy Floss Co. and Modern Folk Embroidery Countdown. Holiday Countdown. This box is working really well for me. I moved my flosses over to a hard metal ring. I don't like those screw together rings. They're a little bit annoying for me. So here are the colors. Yesterday's was this cream color. So day 10. Oh, there's a little something extra in there today. Okay. Oh, there's candy. Peppermints. Okay. Another. Oh, let's see what we got in here. Okay, so here's... Ooh, wow. How are they managing? Okay, so there's 4 reds now, and yet they are very different reds. This is Rudolph, so this is like Rudolph's red nose. I don't know how did they do so many different reds? Like, wow. Okay. So Rudolph, that's a really nice red. The Poinsettia from a couple of days ago was my favorite red. But now we have Rudolph. They're just ever so subtly different, right? So Poinsettia has just that little bit of dark undertone. This is a brighter red. Very nice together, though. Okay. And the pattern section. Oh, this part just says, enjoy your sweets. Enjoy your sweets. So, okay. I'm not sure. So this is finishing off a band. I haven't been paying super close attention to exactly what's happening in each pattern because I haven't gotten to stitching it yet. Hopefully I'll rectify that soon. I really want to stitch this. At this point, it's going to take me a minute to catch up because we're 10 days in. We're 10 days in and I haven't stitched any of it. The first piece, I think, has the most stitches. It's almost like 800 stitches. But after that, it's closer to like 200 or 300 stitches, which is totally doable in a day. So maybe I can catch up. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I would like to catch up. Though I'm really torn because Rachel is doing this version on this sky blue fabric with some variegated silks that's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I'm really torn because I have that silk and I probably have a piece of fabric of a similar color. And so part of me wants to do it in that colorway because it's just so pretty. And realistically, I mean, I can do 2 different versions. I can do whatever I want. I can be whatever I want to do. I can do all the things if I want to. I'm only limited by time and my desire to do the things. So we'll see. Maybe, I mean, there's nothing saying I can't start the one and then do the other one later. So yeah, we'll see. I hate to not do it in the called for colors though, because I have the called for colors. So yeah, I'm torn. What else is new? But okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you're having the best day, week, weekend, December, winter season, summer season, depending on where you are, that is available to you. And I hope you're being kind to yourself and taking care of yourself. I haven't said it in a while, so remember, stay hydrated, take all the meds you need to take, and remember that you are enough. And I will see you again very soon.